Okay, guys, that's it. This is the final video. I know it might seem kind of random because we just went through all the litigation course videos. But that's all I have for this. I'm not trying to, make this anything more than it is. I'm trying to make it as short and as jam-packed as I can. I want to say thank you very much. I hope this has been very valuable for you. I hope it's really changed your opinion on things. I hope that you're at least maybe mulling through your head or thinking maybe possibly I want to start going into litigation. I want to start fixing the country. I want to start correcting these areas that need to be corrected, such as maybe the Department of State for not giving you the type of passport you think you should have, for not following the rules of the laws. We are essentially a consulting group that is going to get paid very, very well to help the United States correct itself. They have specific rules and laws, and Congress has been very clear. The 14th Amendment doesn't exist. Everyone's in this la-la land, and we're going to help people understand that the 14th Amendment doesn't exist. It was never properly ratified, and we're going to get paid in the process of doing it. How can life get any better than that? I just don't know. Why you wouldn't want to be involved in that, and why you wouldn't want to sue people to force them to realize that the 14th Amendment was never ratified, doesn't make any sense to me, because you can start suing the Department of State right now, and it gets thrown out, and then it goes to appeals, and then it gets thrown out, and then it goes to the Supreme Court, and then the Supreme Court says, yeah, you're right, and then boom, you just saved America, bro. It might take 2 or 3 years. But you just saved America. The first person to get the Supreme Court to say, yep, you're right, because you fought and you pushed and you fucking put the evidence forward and did the digging and did everything that needed to be done. The first person to get to that goal line, you're going to be the biggest hero in the world, because you're going to fix everything, bro. Everything, bro. There's a lot of people who watch my shit and they think Donald Trump is the savior. No, the guy who's going to be pushing the 14th Amendment conversation, whether it's me, I'll take it. Whether it's me or anybody else, I don't care who it is. I think the most beautiful thing is if it was a black man. Personally, that would be the most badass shit ever. But I'm gonna be up there. I'll be up there swinging for sure. I'm gonna be up there, and if I'm the guy who takes down the 14th Amendment, well, I'll be the king. I'll be the king of the whole goddamn United States. And now I'm starting to see now how George Washington became the president. And I don't know what's true and what's not anymore of any history. But, if I remember correctly from high school, which is probably all false, he didn't really want the position that much. He was kind of almost foisted into the position, right? I kind of feel like whoever gets the 14th Amendment killed is going to be kind of foisted into the position of the president of the United States. So if that's going to be me, I'd love that. I'd love that position. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think I do a good job. What I expect from you is to be peaceful. If you don't want to be a part of the Nation of the Amnesty Coalition, I suppose you can be unpeaceful, but it's just not going to be good for you. I don't recommend that you do it. If you want to be effective and you want to create change and you want to make money and you want to be free, I don't recommend that you do anything but be peaceful. I think that's a bad decision. If you want to help me, the two big things is you share, and help me kill the 14th Amendment. I want to kill the 14th Amendment dead. I want to crush its soul, and I want to set it on fire. I want to light a cigar with the flames of the parchment paper of the 14th Amendment. Okay? We've heard a lot of talks about the Great Awakening. There's a lot of things happening right now. To me, in my own mind, and I'm sure everyone has a different opinion, this is the Great Awakening. We are awakening up and out of a nightmare, essentially. And we need to make sure that we help other people awaken out of this nightmare as quickly and as rapidly as possible. We need to make this information as fun, as enjoyable, as unserious, unhorrible. You don't want to jam this down anyone's throat. I have an article on my Williams and Williams page. If you go to the articles section, we have here how to speak to people about the subject, right? And it's like, have one foot out the door at all times. Don't be too crazy about it. Don't be down someone's pants about it. You know what I mean? Don't bring it up unless something prompts it. You hear someone saying like fuck taxes or whatever, then maybe you can bring it up or whatever, right? Make it fun. Sign them up for the free course. I don't benefit anything from doing this. So people are like, oh, well, blah, blah. Well, I just think that especially now, this 2.0, it's the best goddamn thing in the world. I've never seen anything that comes even close to one video of this course. Not to be egotistical. I just think factually. I mean, just one video of this course is better than almost anything. I mean, better than anything I've ever seen. I've consumed everything under the sun, moon, and stars to make this fucking course. I've consumed every goddamn video I can find. I'm bootlegging shit, buying books, and doing all sorts of craziness, trying to figure all this out for so long. So it's hard work that went into this. I mean, let's be honest, and I give it away for free because, I don't need anything, bro. I don't need anything that anyone can offer me. I don't need your pussy. I don't need your money. I don't need anything. And that's true power. True power is I don't need anything. That's true power. So, I mean, to me, it seems natural just to give it away. What the fuck do I need from you? I need Federal Reserve notes? Jesus Christ. Fucking last thing I need, right? Don't push past a good point or a bad point. If you get to a really bad point or a really good point in the conversation, don't. Might be a good spot to kind of chill and not move forward for that particular, conversation. Save it for another day. Realize that people are absolutely terrified. You're running up against a lot of terror, fear, and keep your trustee hat on, right? You're the trustee and they're the beneficiary, right? You're the one with the information. They are not. How can they be the trustee in a situation like that? The ignorant person is never the trustee. The ignorant person is always the beneficiary. I actually like the trustee position most of the time. I mean, to be honest with you, I know there's a lot of people who are like, you always want to be in the beneficiary position. Nah, I don't agree with that at all. If I was always in the beneficiary position, I wouldn't be doing this course. So think about that. Executor position's great. Trustee position's great. Beneficiary position's great. I mean, they're all fantastic. I actually prefer executor and trustee over beneficiary most of the time. But hey, I'll benefit. You know what I mean? Send me some nudes. Send me some titty pics. I definitely benefit on that. I'm thrilled to be the beneficiary. I'm the beneficiary when it comes to my motorcycle. Tell you right now, I haven't ridden my motorcycle in 3 or 4 days. I'm going fucking crazy because I've been so focused on this course and shooting all these videos. I've shot all these videos in the past several days. It took me 6 weeks to prepare for this. I need some motorcycle time, bro. I'm dying over here. I'm gonna finish this last video, and then I'm gonna put everything together and rebuild all the websites and rebuild a course and rebuild all this and do all this and do all that and then make some new ads and do all this. And then I'm going to I don't know, I might even stay in Malibu for a couple of days. I'm going out there on the motorcycle, brother. I'll tell you right now, I'll be drinking martinis on the fucking beach over in the next few days. I'll tell you right now. We are consultants that are brought in to help the United States. I know I said that many times, but I'm telling you, it's a really cool way of thinking about this. Engage others in a fun and engaging way. Help others learn. Read the covenant if you want to be a part of the Pickletarians and actually follow it. If you follow it, you'll have more success. The covenant that I wrote is a success covenant. It's how to have massive success. I promise you. And you say, I know there's some naysayers and they're like, massive success. Well, you're just fucking, look, I got passports. I don't pay any taxes. I got fucking sales tax exemptions everywhere. I've got fucking, trust accounts in all these different banks. I've got no driver's license. Cops treat me great. I've got a great life. Do I have lawsuits that I've won and millions and millions and millions of dollars and black cards and everything else yet? No. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of ways you can win without having to go into litigation. And I've won in a big way in a lot of ways. So the thing is that, I am learning, I am moving, I am going to be getting there. If it takes me years to win one of these huge negotiable instruments cases, well, so be it. I'm having a great time. So, that's what it is. Don't dismiss stuff. I know I spoke about that a little bit before. You can get things dismissed, I suppose. If the cop was really cool and it's just really, really easy to dismiss and you just don't have a lot of time, fine. But please very, very seriously look at the possibility of doing counterclaims and becoming the plaintiff and suing and aggressively correcting various organizations and various groups and various things that are not abiding by the law, because when you do that, we all win. If you sue and you win, the Department of State, you're going to open the door so that when I come around to have to renew my passport, it's going to be easier for me to do something different or to enhance my status. So you're helping everyone and you're getting paid in the process. How cool is that? I don't see why you would want to just get things dismissed all the time. Doesn't make sense to me, and I don't recommend that. I know that's the big thing in all these groups. Oh, just get it dismissed. It's all defensive. Horrible. If you're going to be joining the Pickletarians and you're going to be a part of the Nation of the Amnesty Coalition, I should add that to the. Well, I'm not going to add that to the. I don't know. I might or might not. But dismissing these cases really should not be. I mean, you should be with a big shit-eating grin. Hi there, sir. Are you excited to get started? That's how it should be when someone sues you, okay? You're the one in charge. You're going to latch onto them. They aren't going anywhere. That's how I would do it, okay? Don't force this info on people. Only share it with people who are open for it. Don't make people wrong or stupid or evil. It's not effective. It's going to make it harder for them to speak to anyone like us in the future. It's not good. Look over all my web pages. Read all through my web pages. I got a lot of them. A lot of things are happening. Read through everything. No one knows any of this information. Never make the mistake of thinking that people have the intent to harm you. It's almost never true. It's very rare. Very, very, very rare. I would say on average, you've only met a small handful of people in your entire life that truly, truly, truly wanted to hurt you. Okay? Most people are just dumb. There's a big difference. Okay? Nothing works all by itself. You make it work. People are like, oh, does this work? I hate that. You're so fucking stupid. No, none of this works. It functions if you make it function. If you think that by dribbling your useless, flaccid cock over a piece of paper and then submitting it is going to somehow magically change the world. No, that's not going to happen. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you have the intent to make it work, it'll work. If you make it work, it'll work. If you commit yourself and commit your ideas and commit your intention to make things work that you want to work, it'll work. How could it not? I mean, look at me, for example. If I were to file 1,000 fucking lawsuits in 1,000 different ways to win a negotiable instruments case, how could I lose? I can't lose. I get up at bat once, and then I get up at bat for appeals, and then I get up at bat again for Supreme Court. So if I file 100 different lawsuits, all in completely different styles, and I have 3 times up to bat for every single lawsuit, that's 300 times up to bat. How the fuck can you lose? You can't fucking, it's physically impossible, okay? I thought it was going to be easier. I thought that judges would want to talk about the law. Apparently I was very naive, okay? I am learning that's not the case at all. So here we are. And I'm making the corrections that need to be made, and I am moving forward to solve that issue. And if we had more people doing this and more people talking about it and more people making lawsuits and litigating, I think we would get there faster and have more excitement and have more to talk about. And so there you go. That is the entire course. I'm just going to review this for a moment and just take a look. And, let's see here. For there might have been some things that happened in your life that you feel a little bit guilty about. By helping people with this course and helping people with this material and help freeing people, you are also freeing yourself from your own bondage, your own slavery, from your own shame, blame, and regret from your past. because you are making up the damage that you have previously created on others. So if you do have shame and blame and regret about your past and hurting people, or maybe you had a profession that you didn't really feel very good about, by doing this and by helping other people and by teaching this information and by sharing it, you're freeing people. And as far as I'm concerned, you're making up a lot of the damage that you may have done in your past. So don't ever lock yourself away forever because you've done bad things in the past that you feel guilty about. Because the thing is that with all this information and with all this stuff comes tremendous power. And if you share that power, you are improving people's lives dramatically, and by improving other people's lives, same way I'm here teaching you, you are going to be making up for and clearing your own shame, blame, and regret from your own life. The more useful you become and the more you help others, the more value you have with yourself when you look in the mirror. It's very simple. You create your own self-esteem. You create your own karma. Okay? I'm here creating my own self-esteem. I'm here creating my own karma, and you can too. Okay? That's it, I think. If there's more, I'll talk about it later or something. I can always make more videos or an advanced course or something like that. So that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the course. A lot of effort went into this, more than you can even imagine, probably hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of work have gone into this to make this course a reality, all the past information. So I hope you find it as interesting and as valuable as I do. I hope you teach others and share the word and have feel an abundance by having this information and then wanting to share that abundance with other people who may need it. I hope you get aggressively interested in banking and litigation to help us correct the system. And I hope my own personal wish is that you help us, or help me and us, take down the evil virus called the 14th Amendment. Okay, guys? Don't forget to be a part of my email list. There'll be other videos on YouTube. I'll continue to share updates. I'll be on shows. There will be more advances occurring. There will be more research. I will continue to share my research as we go. And thank you very much. I think this 2.0 is literally 1,000 times better than the first course. And I hope we create a big, strong group that can help correct a lot of these problems. And I hope we can kill off the 14th Amendment in the next couple of years. Okay, guys? See you later. Bye-bye.